Well, whether you're swimming, hiking, biking, or climbing, this 4th of July safety should always be top of mind. But if you do find yourself in trouble, Colorado's search and rescue teams are ready to help.
And tonight, Denver 7's Stephanie Butzer brings us a story of a man whose personal mission is shining a light on those heroes behind those rescues.
The Colorado mountains are stunning on days like today, but when things go wrong in the backcountry, they can go really wrong really fast. And a lot of people don't know that if they get into a tough spot, they can call Colorado Search and Rescue and not be charged a dime. Now, I talked with a Denver videographer who went through an unimaginable tragedy that spurred a lifelong passion to support those search and rescue teams. Brian Chambliss has created all sorts of videos for companies across the country.
I really love telling other people's stories.
One project that keeps bringing him back to Colorado's mountains was born from his father's story.
He was an incredible man. Probably the strongest influence of anybody I've ever met in my life was my father. Very kind soul, very gentle soul, also a very strong soul.
Brian also called his dad, Don Chambliss, a world-class mountaineer who shared his love for the outdoors with his son.
I'm so glad that I was able to have him as a wonderful role model in my life.
Don was doing what he loved on a summer day in 2019 when tragedy struck.
He was doing a climb up Torrey's Peak on the Kelso Ridge, and he ended up falling and died immediately. We had realized that he was missing and that he hadn't come back from his hike when he said he was going to.
The grief involved in a 4-day search further complicated by stresses about the unknown.
I kind of have two thoughts in my head. The first thought is, my God, is my dad okay? And then the second thought was, how much is all this going to cost? You know, by the end of the search, I was like, this is going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars that we're going to get bills for.
The answer surprised him.
The sheriff said, you're not going to get a bill from us, and you're also not going to get a bill from the Alpine Rescue Team. I later found out that the Alpine Rescue Team, along with all other search and rescue in Colorado, is all volunteer-based.
Just like his beloved memories of his father, the significant efforts from the Alpine Rescue Team stuck with Brian. He wanted to thank them in a special way.
And since I'm a videographer by trade, I figured the best way to do that would be to help produce video content. And so I've been producing video content for Alpine Rescue Team specifically, and also search and rescue efforts statewide since about 2020. So the very first video that I made was a video specifically for the Alpine Rescue Team, which was the team that pulled my dad off the mountain.
The film was called The Art of Rescue and ended up winning Best Short Documentary at a film festival.
It was a really amazing production. It was a very meaningful production. It was a hard production, but it was something that I was so happy that I was able to do.
Later, he started a series called Trailblazers and Lifesavers with the Colorado Search and Rescue Association, or CSAR, the nonprofit that helps organizations statewide plan backcountry rescues.
And I was thrilled to hear from him. We hopped on a call and started brainstorming.
That's Anna DeBattiste, CSAR's program manager for public information and education.
The idea of the series is showcase a recreational activity in a specific location, like backcountry skiing on Vail Pass or whitewater paddling on the Arkansas River. And once people are interested in that content, then you get into, here's how you do it safely.
Brian's work on these first 4 videos was pro bono, but both he and CSAR are looking for funding to keep the venture going.
So there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people throughout the state who donate their own time, their own money. They buy their own equipment. They pay for their own fuel to go on rescues, to go on trainings. And there's just this massive group of people in the state who are just, in my opinion, the most selfless people that we have.
You can hear more from Brian and Anna about Colorado Search and Rescue, plus how you can support those dedicated volunteers at denver7.com. Reporting from the Continental Divide Trail for Denver 7, I'm Stephanie Butzer.